All right, I'm all checked in, ready to go for the regional. Now I just gotta get lunch and get set up in the hotel, and then I guess we'll start practicing or something. Can't wait. And I am all checked in, so I don't need to. I'm going to sit in the shower and cry for a bit. I think that'll be a good way to spend my time. And then I'm going to sit out and lab hands and just kind of get ready. But regional starts tomorrow. I'm very excited. As you can see, my dinner has been quite healthy here. I've literally just been doing test hands and just like trying to figure out the deck and kind of how I want to play certain situations. I think right now my biggest concerns, I'm not super versed against Royal Knight is one I'm kind of worried about, but also the mirror match, the like Millithmon, the like Mill Lilithmon deck is something I'm a little hesitant to face. And then I'm also a little concerned about oh dude, what's it called? Oh, I'm so blanking on the name. It's like I was just thinking about it. Shine Greymon. I'm not like super sure about how the Shine Greymon. I'm bringing Belphamon. So I'm not super sure how that matchup is gonna go. But honestly, I'm just here to have fun. This is my first regional for any TCG. I think the biggest tournament I've ever been to before this was like a case tournament in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I actually ended up doing pretty well. I ended up at table 1 for the feature match against, I was on the sealed only DDD deck, and I was facing Orcust Mech Knight. I got raffle stomped so fast. Like I got 2-0'd so quickly. We just looked at each other and we were like, do you want to just go pack for pack? Like just open our stuff and like see what we get. Dude was super chill. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, this is my first like huge tournament. I saw the convention hall earlier today and I got butterflies in my tummy. I'm very excited. And I brought some fun stuff. I don't think I'll end up playing guitar for this video, but you know, God, I'm so pale. Look at that. Holy shit. I'm like the Cullen sibling that they never mentioned in the Twilight books. Look how white I am. I need to go to a fucking beach or something. I'm so fucking tired, but my alarm went off, so it's time to start getting ready. Dude, I'm so Belphamon sleep mode right now. Oh no. All right. Rate the drip today. We got the Root of Nightmares jacket. Also, the Oryx ring. So, I'm excited. I've still probably got like 30 minutes before I need to leave. I woke up too early. And so like by the time I showered and got ready and everything, it's like there's not enough time for me to like tune and play my guitar a bit to de-stress. But there's also like too much time, you know? I don't know, it's weird, but I'd like to see in the comments, drip or drown. Is the regional fit going hard today? Probably not. All right, I'm not too early. People are here. And all right, let's get this bread. All right, so there's a lot less people than I thought there would be. At least playing Digimon, because it's also, I forgot that Bandai does like 3, so it's like Dragon Ball, Digimon, and One Piece. So I thought this would be a lot bigger, which means that I feel like the concentration of good players and decks I'm gonna have a hard time against will be higher, meaning that I really gotta bring my A game here, which I'm prepared for. It's a 9-round event, so honestly I expect my record to be somewhere around like 3x, 4x. I don't expect to top, but I think I can take at least bare minimum 3 wins here. I really am just here to have fun, but you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do better than what I'm expecting to do. Okay, I just finished up round 1. It was up against Dark Nightmon, which has such a special place in my heart. I know Bulba's gonna get some level of catharsis out of this. Game 1, I opened strong. I ended up going 2-0 against them. My opponent was super cool, super awesome dude. I wish him the best. Game 1, I opened so strong. It wasn't even funny. I got to Belphimon on like turn 2 or 3. I think like just way too early, and I think my opponent swung for security like one singular time. A plane going through the sky, that's annoying. Game 2 was way too close. Towards the end, my opponent swung for security, and my opponent, like on his last turn, swung and missed, like got all my security down. But he forgot to swing the turn before. Had he swung then, I would have lost and we would have gone to game 3. I, you know, had rage mode and like 4 Digimon on the field, so he missed that. Went back to my turn. I just had way too much gas. With like a Nidhogg discard, I had like 4 memory, so it was really good. Super proud of how I performed, and on to the next round. All right, round 2 is over. I faced Emperor Greymon, of all things. Super tough matchup. I've never really faced Emperor before. I say super tough matchup. Since I've never faced it, I don't have practice and I don't know a whole lot about it. Matchup's a little more favorable for me on Belphimon. Games 1 and 3 were literally just who could rush the other person the fastest. He was great. We were memory choking each other. Like, it was a very tense games 1 and 2, but he just was able to get more out for less memory than I could. And then game 2, I was able to get to like rage sleep mode, and he didn't swing to give me like the Astamon stuff on his turn. I had like 4 security, he had like 3 on field, but he just like didn't have enough to overcome what I had set up. So right now I'm 1-1, so doing actually better than I thought I would. Dude, round 3, lost 0-2. Belphimon mirror match. I just was not prepared. So definitely gonna edit the deck a bit. My opponent brought an Omnimon Zwart, which was just ludicrous. Like, I could not do anything against that. We ended up in a game state that was, I technically could have called a judge to get like a quote-unquote like irreparable game state call, and get a match win off of that and go to game 3. I just sort of felt like a dick. I don't like doing that to people. He seemed frustrated with himself because of it, and he was like, look, I would completely understand if you did that. I just don't want to. I'm not bringing that like Yu-Gi-Oh energy into Digimon. Like, I'm trying not to. So dude was super awesome. I learned a lot about the Belphimon mirror match and about the deck itself, so I know kind of what I want to edit. Right now I'm 1-2, and for my first regional, I'm still super proud of that. So fingers crossed I can take some more wins though. I've seen some children here that should probably be pretty shit at the game. It's probably terrible of me to say. All right, so that was round 4 against Black War Greymon X Antibody. Sun is not doing me any favors here. The deck is so strong. I pulled out 2-0. I just got lucky on my top decks. That was literally it. My opponent was super competent, super good. I learned a couple things about Black War Grey. But it literally just came down to my top decks were luckier. So it's not the greatest victory, but I'm now 2-2 after round 4, and I really got a fucking piss, dude, so wish me luck. There's still a lot of time left in the match. I think this is the most time left in the match I've had today. Another mirror match, so Belphimon versus Belphimon. first game had a pretty good back and forth there. We were we had it going. He was just a little faster than me. Game 2, I started off strong with just this hard rookie rush. I cleared a lot more of his security than I think I should have been able to. He just got to sleep mode plus rage mode like so much faster, and then every draw after that that I had was like the worst possible draw for me. Like I had a super strong start to game 2 and then just could not bring it back. I think that's it's the first game that felt bad this whole time just because it was pure luck, but also my opponent was so cool. He was so chill. Like great conversation, like good like verbal back and forth too, so like I still am not even mad about it. I definitely know a couple things I want to tweak with Belfamon once I finish, but right now I'm 2-3. I don't think I have a chance at the invite to nationals, but I'm still going to play out the next 3 rounds just because I'm here. Why not? And again, like I'm just here to have fun. I think a 2x record is kind of what I was expecting, so I have that minimum, so fingers crossed. It was round 6. Played Alphamon, got 2-0'd. First match of the day where I just walked away from it with a bad taste in my mouth. It happens to the best of us. You know, it was my first time in the regional, my opponent's first time in the regional. He was kind of slow playing a bit, which I understand. I don't think he was super prepared for the matchup, and I was playing pretty smart, so he kind of had to slow play a bit. But in the end, I was just in a position where I like couldn't do anything. But I still had fun. Still enjoyed it. Just not like the greatest match of the day, but also like there's a couple people here, so like bound to run into something like that, like something like this. But still having fun. I'm 2-4 right now, so it's kind of on par with where I thought I'd be. I think we got 2 more rounds. Kind of depends on like draws and drops and stuff, so fingers crossed can get like at least 1 more win. So that was round 7. We ended up only doing 7 rounds instead of, it was gonna be 9, then it was gonna be 8, ended up being 7. So in the earlier round 6, I knew about the protection effect. I just forgot about it, and my opponent had played smart. You know, I had like placed the card down and was like, you know, this, and then was like, oh shit, let me take that back because I forgot about the protection. He was like, you know, you've already played it, put it down. So like I'm more mad at that situation and like me misplaying it than I am at the other player. I do want to go ahead and clarify that because, like, you know, reflection and kind of, you know, but this for round 7 I played against Machine Dramon, which was like really interesting. It's a deck I've always kind of thought about and been kind of curious about. Player was super chill, super dope. I sat around a couple people who I'd been like talking to throughout the day, so it was like a little cluster of like newly made friends towards the end, and we were all like, we're at the bottom of the list at this point, so like who gives a shit. I finished 3-4, which is with no experience in regionals and like no locals since like summer of last year. That's a lot better than I should have done. Like I should have ended up like 2x. So very, very happy about that. Anyways, it was a great game. Game 1, I saw 3 rookies the entire time, and I played them out super early to try and rush. And then I just couldn't recur resources. So like at one point my opponent was like, well, I'll put you 9 memory. And I was like, okay. I have to hard play Gizmon XT and Astamon. Like it was such a bad game. People kept looking over and like cringing at how bad it was for me. So I lost game 1 hard, and I was like, okay, last match of the day. Like I'm not winning or even topping, but let's see how it goes. So games 2 and 3 were like, game 2 was a lot closer. I ended up taking it, and then game 3 was a little more of a blowout. I had like 4 or 5 Digimon on the field. He like couldn't clear it, didn't have a blocker, like including rage mode with like 2 cards in hand for the like double security attack plus 3k. So like game 3 was really just stacked. Everyone today was super awesome. I'll do a recap when I get back to the hotel, but very excited with how I played today. Very happy to have met so many people, and yeah, like we'll jump to the recap. So I'm back at the hotel. My wins were against Dark Nightmon, Black War Greymon X Antibody, and Machine Dramon. My losses were 2 Belphimon, Red Hybrid, and 2 Belphimon, Red Hybrid, and Alphamon. All in all, like, everyone I met was excellent today. The only time I really got mad was more than anything, a misplay on my part, which, you know, can be corrected with just practice and getting good, literally. So at the end of the day, I really can't be mad. This was so much fun. Everyone I met was like radiating awesome energy. There was like no like shit eaters there. Like every Yu-Gi-Oh tournament I've been to, there's been at least like one person there whose like sole purpose is to play a deck that pisses people off. That just like doesn't exist in Digimon. It's such a like healthy community for me to be in. And like I'm so glad to be like done with quitting Yu-Gi-Oh, done with it, and playing this instead, because it's so much better for my mental health. That being said, I learned a lot. I know a couple changes I want to make to the Belphimon list. I think I was expecting to go... It was supposed to be a 9-round event. It ended up being 7. So I was expecting to go like 2-7, maybe like 3-6. I ended up going 3-4, which is like, you know, about like a 50-50 split almost. So I'm really not mad. I think that of like the records I could have done today, my losses really were either just like, most of my losses were just my opponent was more skilled than me. The misplay I got mad at wasn't what caused me to lose. My opponent was just better and knew his deck better. It was just something that like I maybe could have stayed in for another turn or two because of the misplay. So I definitely know what I want to change. The 3 Nidhoggmon, which I'll do a deck profile later. The 3 Nidhoggmon, surprisingly good. Whatever reason that worked out super well. The first mirror match, my opponent had Omnimon Zwart, which like blew my mind, because he would just do a bunch of shenanigans and be like, oh, Omnimon Zwart, and like he'd put me at like 5-6 memory, and it just wouldn't matter. Definitely a very good experience. I know what I want to change after I do the deck profile. And I'm so excited wherever within the United States the next regional is, I'm going to be there. Unless something super big or nasty happens. Someone posted like dates and places for the next regional, but I don't really know where it is. But I'm gonna be going to more in the future. This was so much fun, and I definitely like genuinely could not be more excited and more happy about this, which is a feeling I don't think I've never been this happy or excited about a trading card game, like even back during like my peak enjoyment of Yu-Gi-Oh, which like there's something to unpack there. We're just not going to, because this is a YouTube video, not therapy. So I am here. I'm gonna relax, dude. I'm gonna just chill, play some guitar. You know, I'm super excited. I can't wait to upload the deck profile. I can't wait to get in more practice, meet more people who play it, because everyone was amazing today. That's about it. So thank you guys for sticking with me, watching this. It was really fucking hot. I stuck to that aesthetic. I wore that jacket. I went the whole 9 yards. It was so hot, dude. So I'm probably gonna take a cold shower and then play some guitar. So thanks guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, drop a like. I appreciate it greatly. And have a good one, guys. I'll see y'all next time.